Cheers.
Cheers.
You want to drink it?
Sorry.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Cuse Yourself Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Stacy.
And you're never going to believe what happened to us today. But first, what are we drinking?
We are drinking 1911 maple bourbon barrel aged stuff. Hard cider. Our buddy, Ron Overton.
Thank you, Ron.
Woo! Fellow Cuse Yourselfer. Came over there today, brought us some of these. They're mighty delicious. It's like drinking bacon. So thank you.
Cheers one more time.
Cheers one more time.
All right, as always, guys, go check us out on YouTube. There's now an additional playlist on YouTube for outtakes, which will basically just be a recording of all the times I was wrong.
And I was right.
It's basically what that's going to amount to. But go check us out on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. We're on Spotify. We're on iTunes. We're everywhere you want to be. Like us. Follow us. Share it. Notifications. All that good stuff. You know what to do.
Back in high school. Like us.
Like us. Please like us. All right. So now that I got all that garbage out of the way, babe, tell me about what happened tonight.
Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, we get what is it? DM, direct message. I don't know. I'm old.
We got DM'd.
We got DM'd by Kevin Belbey. And we've kindly briefly touched upon it, how we've been speaking with him back and forth a little bit. So last week, he reached out, or I think we reached out to him, you know, is there a time or whatever where maybe we can get together with some of the guys? So he came back with us and said they're having this happy hour at Shaughnessy's tonight. So last night they did the first pitch for the Syracuse Mets. Mm-hmm. Tonight they were doing a happy hour kind of special at Shaughnessy's down by the university. And Kevin was kind enough to invite us out and said, you know, whatever, maybe we can get some time to meet with the guys. So that's what we did. So if anybody knows anything about the both of us, but especially me, whoa, holy moly, got there, maybe did a shot, calmed my nerves, and we were able to talk with certainly Kevin and then also some of the guys from Boeheims Army. And I did my very best to throw Fangirl to the side and tried to be as professional as I could be.
We don't do professional.
We don't do professional.
No, we're the voice of the fan.
Yeah.
We do fan stuff.
We do.
The only two people in the world who are ever going to know the conversation between you and Kevin Belbey are you and Kevin Belbey.
Guess why, guys? Chris forgot to hook up the mic the correct way. So not only did me and Kevin have, or Kevin and I, sorry. Not only did Kevin and I
now we want to talk proper English?
have 3 takes on our interview. I've never done a fan interview. I'm the girl that sees one of these guys out in public and cries and grabs onto Chris like, oh my goodness, how do I approach? So now we're expected to go out and interview and, I don't know, at least act semi-professional so I don't inconvenience the guys or bother the guys in any kind of way. So I had Kevin sit down with me for a little one-on-one first, a little interview, and I had some great questions. I was trying to compose myself. Kevin and I did the whole cheers like Chris and I do, and the interview's over, and Kevin walks away because Chris was ashamed to mention anything.
Oh, for shame.
But had the mic cord hooked up the opposite way.
Yeah,
so there's backwards. A great picture.
I got the video.
Yeah.
Well, we could narrate it.
We could narrate it. Just no sound.
So, Kevin. Bruh.
So sorry.
We love you. We will see you Friday.
Yeah.
And maybe we can ask you a question then.
You'll be prepared this time. They'll be the same questions.
If I swear the mic will be hooked up right. Yeah, that was, yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah.
That one hurt my heart. That one hurt my heart. Yeah, I apologize. But without further ado, guys, we did talk to... Do you want to give them a list or just play them out?
We can just play it out.
Just play them out?
Yeah.
Without further ado, here's us talking to Boeheims Army.
All right, guys, I'm here with Renze Onuaku. One question. Big East Tournament, 2009, UConn, regulation. We've got 2 minutes left to go in the game. Kemba Walker throws you to the ground like he's some kind of nonsense. You bury 2 free throws. Jay Billis is announcing the game. His comment on the television is, "Children, cover your eyes. SU must be so sad. Onuaku's going to the line." And my man buries 2 free throws. Dude, what went through your head?
What's funny is I think the game came on like a few months ago, and I watched it, and it's just funny because I know he's about to say it, and every time we say it, we laugh. But I mean, that was just a great game to be a part of, and to make those shots and then to get the win. I mean, everybody talks about the game to this day. So, I mean, people yesterday at the baseball game were asking me, 6 overtime game, 6 overtime game. I was like, yes. So, I mean, it's just good to come out on the winning side of that game.
Yeah, like everybody talks about Devo jumping up the table, which was amazing, but you got us there. You got us to the table jump. His comment needs to come second. You're first.
Yeah, when he jumped on the table, we all thought it was over. We didn't know we were just starting a whole. We were just starting a whole nother game was about to be played. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much for taking time. We do have we have plugged a couple times your clothing line,
Okay.
AO21. Anything you want to say about that, or you want to give a plug?
It's AOstudio21.com. It's just merchandise for the fans, cups, tumblers, mugs, T-shirts. So at the game, a lot of people got to see it in person yesterday, and they loved it. So it's just for the fans.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining Boeheims Army this year, and go Boeheims Army. We can't wait to see you this weekend.
Stoked when you came on. The whole fan base was stoked, man. So, but then I don't want to talk about Boeheims Army. Back when you came here as a grad transfer, you broke Jerry McNamara's 3-point record, man. That's kind of a jerk move. Now, this is a fan favorite. We're the voice of the fans. G-Mac's a fan favorite. He's beloved. But you had an amazing, amazing season. What did it feel like when you broke the record? And did Jerry say anything to you leading up to it, or was it just stone cold silence the whole way?
So Jerry is obviously one of the best competitors I've been around, and obviously one of the best to wear the Syracuse orange. The good thing about him is he was my coach, so obviously he's supporting me. He wants me to do well. He wants me to thrive. Even going to my senior year, him and I would compete and have shooting competitions almost every day in the gym. He's one of the toughest covers in the gym. So when I broke the record, I didn't look over at him when I broke the record, but I saw a video after the fact of him cheering me on and clapping for me. And what I did, that single season 3-point record, that's great and all, but he has a lot more history behind him. Obviously, he's beloved here, so he's not missing a thing by letting me have that record. So I mean, I'm humbled. It's a big accomplishment for me to kind of come in and make my mark in my one season here, and I was just thankful for the whole experience. Thankful for all the support from the coaches, players, the community, everybody. So it was just a great season. I was very encouraged.
Well, we loved you here. We were lucky when you came here as a grad transfer. We were fortunate. So there's a picture floating around right now from today with the Boeheims Army team and the current Syracuse team. Tyler Lydon was there, and Jerry and Red and Griff. But Jerry's wearing a polo. Did he get out there today, or was he duck and wreck?
No, he wasn't out there today. We played against the SU guys, so he's in coach mode. I mean, he scored enough points. He's at the point where he can have a polo and the khaki shorts. He doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. So
no, he never does.
Yeah, in my 3 days being back, I haven't seen Jerry shoot it much. He was on the gun actually yesterday as I was heading out, but yeah, he doesn't have to. He's a notch above. What he's done is already stamped. He's good.
Yeah, he's got nothing to prove. He's got nothing to prove here. But thanks again for coming to Boeheims Army. Guys, if you don't have your tickets yet, too bad. Friday is sold out. But you can be there Saturday, Sunday with us. We're going to be there cheering them on. Let's get it done. Heading to Chicago. Thank you. All right, here we go. Chris back again. Cuse Yourself podcast. I got Ryan Blackwell with me, coach of Boeheims Army. Ryan, we're back at it again. We're back at it again. Boeheims Army, we're here. So when you took over the coaching job, clearly any Syracuse alumni-based team in the TBT is going to have a shot to win. The talent alone puts us with a a potential to win the tournament. But we asked Kevin, and now I want to ask you, did you see when you took over this coaching spot a time in the future where now we're selling out SRC for game one and we're home? Like, these are fan favorites, all these guys, and here we are home. Did you see this happening?
Well, we had talked about it early on. You know, we played in Brooklyn and Philly and Baltimore, even Atlanta last year. How many fans traveled to watch us play? And Kevin had mentioned it. We said if this were in Syracuse, I mean, it would sell out. It would be a no-brainer for TBT, monetarily speaking, because you bring so many fans. It's great for the community, and it's worked out. It's been great.
Yeah, it definitely. I was surprised it didn't sell out sooner. I think the sellout was just announced yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. There's still some tickets for Saturday and Sunday. If you don't have them for Friday, sorry about you right now. So you're semi-local, grown up, went to Syracuse, coach at Liverpool, coach Boeheims Army. You just dug your roots in here in upstate New York, huh?
Absolutely. When I moved from Chicago and transferred back from Illinois, I went to high school in Pittsford, nearby Rochester. Ended up going to Illinois for a year, but then transferred back. And every summer I've come back, work camps. And I moved back in 2014 to coach, and ended up coaching Liverpool High School. So I've been here, and it's been a great move for me.
A lot of people are trying to get out of here. You're putting down roots. You're growing trunks here. But you're doing a great job at Liverpool. You're doing a great job here with Boeheims Army. Thank you again, and I appreciate your time. Thanks a lot. Back again, Choose Yourself Podcast. I got Jordan Crawford here. Jordan, I got one easy question for you. So, you're the only guy on this team that hasn't put on an orange jersey on a basketball court yet.
I'll put it on today.
You did. But you haven't been refed in it yet. How excited are you for Friday? We sold out. That SRC sold out. Packed house. You're going to put the orange on. Once orange, always orange in this family. How excited are you to be on the court in that Boeheims Army jersey?
Oh, man, I'm very excited. I'm excited that you interviewing me, my man. You know what I'm saying? So we can see how it goes.
Guys, if you haven't paid attention and if you don't know, this dude gets buckets. That's what he does. We get the views. This dude gets buckets. Be there. SRC sold out Friday. Sorry about you. Buy a ticket for Saturday and Sunday, and we'll see you out there. All right, this has been fun so far.
Oh my gosh.
Woo! There's no way when Arinze Onuaku agreed to sit down with you that he thought that was going to be the question.
I know.
Because let's be honest, most fans don't even remember that he hit 2 free throws right there and how big those were at the time. So for him to hear that, not only did we remember
saw it in his face. He was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm kind of excited to talk about this. I just watched it. I'm kind of excited."
So we don't just, as you can tell, we don't just ask the standard questions. We're not Mike Waters. Sorry, Mike. Love you.
I love the professional side of interviews, but I don't know. I like kind of the flair of just the nervous fan. I don't know.
We just wing it. Andrew White didn't see that question coming.
He loved our shirts.
He did. Andrew White was cool.
Very
White
cool.
was
Very
so
cool.
What else happened with Andrew White, babe?
Well, we're going to show a picture at the end.
No, I'll put it up right now.
Okay. All right. We're putting it up right now. So, I don't know if you guys noticed. I am not wearing my bracelet. I haven't taken my bracelet off since we got it.
Right.
You want to know why I'm not wearing my bracelet? Because Andrew White
This is why.
is wearing my bracelet. Andrew White, he had a couple other ones on.
Sure did.
He had a couple other bracelets on. He loved the merch that's for Maya and Lydia. Jody told me that it's merch.
It's
not
called merch.
Yeah. So he loved the merch. He said he was going to check out the podcast and possibly buy a shirt or two. I said, well, if we get some more shirts in, we'll definitely bring you one for the weekend. But I do have this. And I took off my bracelet and he put it right on. He was like, are you guys going to tape the games? And ESPN has rights to the game, but we're going to do some before and after, whatever. He goes, anything you get with me on this weekend, I promise you I'll have the bracelet on. He said, it's thin, So, you know,
Somebody could
if
catch
somebody
it.
come hooks it, it might fall off. He said, but unless somebody hooks it and it rips, I will have.
So
have
when
your
you see
bracelet on.
Andrew White this weekend, he will have a Cuse Yourself band on.
My
at the
DNA is currently on Andrew White's wrist.
games. Jesus Christ. That's my wife, folks. So we got over to Jordan Crawford. I went over and asked him. I said, hey, man, introduced myself. I said,
How fun was he?
he was fun. My wife and I run a small podcast here, just a Syracuse fan-based thing. Do you mind if we get a couple minutes of your time to do an interview? And he said, well, I'm not getting up. I said,
I
that's
went over
cool.
with my drink. I thought we were just going to chat. And Chris was like, dude, go back and get the mic.
He's like, I'm not getting up. I said, all right, I'll bring my wife over here. So that was a fun interview. He was fun. He was cool. But there is one more coming.
There is one more coming.
There's one more. And here we go.
All right.
Let her roll.
All right. Hey, Stacy back from Cuse Yourself. I'm here with Devo. Yes. All right. So earlier I was talking to Kevin. Kevin has named you the official captain of Boeheims Army.
That's an honor.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I mean, obviously with a great group of guys, you know, to be named the captain, that's something pretty special. But, you know, I don't really consider myself the captain. I think, you know, all these guys are, you know, a lead in some type of way. So, you know, it's just a privilege to be a part of this team. It's something pretty special.
You're the only guy that's been on the team every year. When you started in 2015, did you see us back home having the games here in the Cuse, selling out our first game? Did you see all that?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that in my head. I can't lie to you, but I did see that money in my head.
Yeah.
That's one thing I did see in my head. But no, it's definitely you know, taken off. You know, the TBT's done a great job, and then obviously, you know, our fan base has been you know, awesome. So, you know, they had to bring it here, you know, and obviously it showed with, you know, being sold out for Friday. And I think, you know, if we take care of business Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they'll be sold out as well. So, you know, we're just looking forward to it.
And then the Super 8 game, unfortunately it won't happen here in the Cuse, but we could very likely be going up against Overseas Elite. How fantastic would it be for Boeheims Army to finally take those guys down?
I don't want to hear any canned answers either.
Right.
We just take the next game. I don't want to hear that.
It'd be fantastic to take any team down.
Yeah.
Whoever's in our way, you know, like you said, you didn't want me to say one game at a time.
We
but
got to do D3 first.
It is one game at a time, and then whoever gets in our way, you know, that's the team that we got to focus on, you know, to get to the money. So that's what we're gonna do.
We'll take them all down.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, darling.
I appreciate you.
Oh my gosh, absolutely great. Guys, did you see that? That was me talking to Devo. Forget him. That was me talking to Devo. Yee!
It was. Guys, I hope you had as much fun watching this as we had recording it.
He's like a regular human.
Well, he is.
Ah!
He's just a regular dude.
This was,
Till he steps inside the basketball court.
this was legit.
Then he's
like
a
one of my
vicious
favorite
animal.
nights.
Vicious animal. That was so much fun.
So much fun. Thank you, Kevin, so much for helping us out with this.
Yeah. Guys, if you're watching this,
You know who else I want to thank real quick? Super thank you to Kevin. Kevin's buddy Mark. He stepped over.
Shout out to Mark.
For sure. He stepped over. He was like, I've watched a couple of your podcasts. You guys are super funny, whatever. Like, he has no obligation to watch us. I don't know. It's still super crazy to me that just random people watch us,
Have seen us.
laugh at each other. I don't know. It's fun. Like, we're just crazy fans that like to talk to a computer screen and pretend like we're talking to other human beings.
living the dream, babe. Living the dream.
So thank you, Mark, for coming over and chatting with us. That was super cool of you.
To all the fans that we met tonight, because we did meet a few and talk to them.
Oh, we talked to Kevin Belbey's girlfriend's mom. She was super nice.
We did talk to her,
Hi.
yes. We talked to a lot of people. We had a great time. The interviews were amazing.
So cool.
So hopefully,
Sorry if I was all, well, you guys know, I'm just weird. You wouldn't trade me for the world.
not even a little bit. Hopefully, you guys had as much fun watching the interviews as we had doing them.
Andrew White, if you're watching, dude, we're totally ordering your shirt.
Yeah, there's going to be a shirt. Yeah. If I got to bring it to Chicago, I will. I don't care. Whatever. Yeah, that was our date. That was our evening tonight. Man, it was a great time. TBT, one last time.
We're sold out.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you already have tickets, come see us. We're going to be doing fan interviews, and that's going to be another show that's going to be posted early next week.
Mom, I wore your earrings.
She did. I know she noticed.
I know she
I know she knows. She saw that. She saw it in the interviews.
I'm looking like trash, but Mom, I have your earrings on.
Oh, man. All right, guys. From Cuse Yourself Podcast, as always, bleed orange, go cuse yourself.
Go cuse yourself.
You know, this is the first time I didn't finish a drink. Later.
The voice of the fan.